Welcome back, everybody. We are set to play. Ben Johns has the ball in his hand, so
ball. Game one,
he will
time
get
in,
us
0-0.
going. Here we go. Let's play pickleball.
Point.
Decent start.
Yeah, especially from the middle of the court. That's a tough shot.
1-0. Point.
And Ben doesn't care what is going on with these slow starts. He's heard rumors of two beautiful bullet passing
2-0.
shot winners. 2-0.
Point.
And if Ben is hitting two-y passing shots, it is going to be lights out. I think a message is being sent, Michelle.
I kind of love this. I love seeing this from Ben.
3-0. Point.
Oh, a little cat and mouse. We don't see too much of this, and it's always exciting because who's going to be impatient in that cat and mouse game?
It's rarely that dude right there.
4-0. Point.
Serve off the back of the line, and this is a nightmare for Alhouni. 5 straight for Ben to start the match.
5-0. Side out.
There's the long arm of Alhouni right there, all over it.
Zero, 5. Side out. Five, 0. Side out.
All right. Alhouni putting a little pressure on Ben Johns' backhand. Trying to find something here.
Yeah, and that drop is to a forehand, so the lefty challenge there as opposed to Ben likes to find a backhand over there.
0, 5.
There's a lot more reach with that forehand.
Side out.
Yeah, Ben is so high percentage. He's not forcing anything. He sees these drives coming, and he's just handling them with slight blocks, slightly punch block volleys, right? Just to get him back in play, forcing pressure on Alhouni.
5-0. Point.
So reverse the pattern, look in the mirror, drops it to what would be a righty's forehand, but gets the backhand miss there. And man, the Annalee and Ben show has been impressive here so far today. Just
Side out.
wide on that one. Still a work in progress over there with the two-handed backhand.
0, 6. Point.
Alhouni on the board, and sometimes just getting rid of the ugly 0 is what you need to get going.
Yeah, good footwork there by Alhouni. He's utilizing that in order to get that passing shot. He needs good positioning.
Side out.
Runs out of real estate there.
Six, 1. Side out.
So looking to find the backhand's gotten a couple of mistakes in a row. Now can Alhouni string a few together. Singles, you can go on runs in this sport.
1-6. Point.
And I love that you mentioned runs because like when you string together points, it's just all of a sudden it could be a tie game so quickly.
2-6. Point.
Nice roll, forehand roll. That's one of my favorite shots to see in singles. It's not about power, it's about accuracy and placement. And Alhouni does a really good job on that one.
3-6. Side out.
Alhouni's got to get that ball to bounce or trouble will happen, but at least he's gotten that couple of cut the lead to 3 here. And we'll see if he continues to return to the backhand
6-3.
of Ben Johns.
Side out. Timeout server. 3-6.
Okay, interesting. So Mo Alhouni is
Point.
and out of the timeout, comes roaring back, and 4 in a row now for Alhouni.
Yeah, he's definitely targeting Ben's backhand right now,
4-6.
working to his advantage.
Side out.
And had a really good look at a forehand there, but catches the tape. So Ben's lead is 2.
Let's see if Ben could move his feet and maybe take an
6-4.
inside-out forehand or get in better position for his backhand.
Point.
Chooses to drop it, and all Alhouni could do. There's nothing worse when you're trying to run down a ball and you're like, I can get there, but guess what? I'm
7-4.
facing the wrong direction here.
Nice right. So no, Ben's not
I
opting for
cannot see.
passing shots.
Point.
Looked just wide off the paddle of Alhouni there. Had a perfect, I mean, plenty of room, but
8-4. Point.
Oh, so controlled.
and just when things were looking good for the man from Minnesota, that dude just came roaring back 3 in a row, has chosen to drop all the backhands here instead of trying to drive it, and that has worked very well.
Yeah, good adjustment from Ben Johns to find something that he's struggling with to all of a sudden turn it into a weapon.
9-4. Side out.
Back to the drive, another miss.
Yeah.
So interesting.
4-9. Side out.
Wow, that ball paints
Did it
that
ever.
baseline.
It took off on Alhouni.
9-4. Side out.
Big swing from Ben from the midcourt, just misses. So Alhouni gets another chance to try and put together a run. He's done it once.
Four, 9. Point.
What a beautiful inside out. The lefty just looks pretty, doesn't it?
It's really nice. It's so smooth. And opting for the forehand now. You got to mix it up. You can't be predictable in
5-9.
singles.
Big
Point.
fella puts that down on the ground, and he again has put a couple together. Can he keep this going against Ben? That is the question. And that big early 6-0 hole is a
6-9.
problem to dig out of. He's gotten back to half again.
Side out.
He just pulled a little too much on that last shot, but would have been great.
9-6.
The dipper.
Point.
There's a drive that works for Ben Johns.
Game
And
point.
we are at game point for Ben Johns. Led 6-0, now 10-6.
10-6.
Oh, and what
Point
a
game,
beautiful
11-6.
piece of
Timeout
wizardry
change ends.
to close out game number 1.
Let's play. Time in.
Beautiful sun
4-6.
drenched center court now, and Mo Alhouni ready to serve. We're back and playing. Oh, almost got there. Big
Side out.
fella can move.
Yeah, we're talking about making your opponent move from one end to the other and utilizing the whole court to your
6-4.
advantage. So smart.
Oh my,
Side
Ben
out.
had half of the 20 by 44 available, but catches the tape.
And that's a play he's been utilizing, dropping now to the forehand side and passing to Alhouni's backhand. That's been the play
4-6.
this second game here.
Side out.
Just a beautiful angle there, plenty of margin, and Alhouni could only watch it looking for his doubles partner. He doesn't have one in this match.
That's right. Singles is very demanding on the body.
So after
6-4.
Mother Nature's little timeout, no one has scored
Point.
till now, and a unforced error from Alhouni right there.
7-4. Side out.
Smart. Alhouni opts to go down the line behind Ben this time instead of going cross court. That's where Ben's been passing him.
And you can still see some frustration perhaps with the footwork in a spot
4-7.
maybe he found that wasn't perfection.
Point.
What a rip from Alhouni there.
5-7. Side out.
Trying to go for the same play.
Yeah, and if you can't make your best stuff against Ben,
7-5.
he is not going to let you off the hook too many times. Terrific read from Mo Alhouni right there, and I was wondering if he'd ever
Side
just
out.
Ernie this. If the drops keep coming to the backhand, that dude's wingspan is ridiculous. Terrific read, wide open court, and avoided touching the side of the net when he
5-7.
was so close. That's a big fella to get out of the way there.
It's interesting
Side
because
out.
when I'm watching Alhouni's footwork, his toe's always to the outside. So like the width of his foot is like on the other side. I'm always with my toes forward, but he has to kind of get more reach by putting his foot off to the side of the line. It's crazy.
Everyone has their little quirks, and
Yes.
that's why this game is so great.
7-5.
Don't have to play it the way they tell you. Play it the way that works best for you.
Point.
And Alhouni has struggled a bit when the drop's been there. That was another one. Again, the Ernie, just take that first ball and say, stop doing this.
8-5.
Good scamper, but that just pads the stats for Alhouni's volley winners right there. We're just seeing more and more players use drop shots in singles especially. It's such a smart play.
Even in doubles nowadays, because now the serves are just so deep and the returns. So you might just see a drop on the fourth just because the players are pushed so far back.
8-5.
Oh no, Alhouni missed serve and then missed return, and Ben is within 2 of winning this Mother Nature interrupted match. Oh, showtime from Ben, but can't come up with the next one. Great lob from Alhouni.
Yeah, that's so smart because he's been trying to figure out the cat and mouse game. And what I mean by that is Ben's not giving him opportunities to hit volleys. He's dropping it, so he's forced to do something. He's tried passing. That didn't work. You know, he's tried dinking back. Hasn't worked, so why not the lob?
Why not, indeed. And you hate to lose a point when you got a pointer into the court, but Ben does lose that one.
Side out.
Man, Mo's had some good looks at forehands here off of some good serves and short returns from Johns. Just can't make it.
Yeah, he has a huge swing. I think that's taking away a lot of control.
Yes.
Finding the sweet spot off the small paddle face.
9-5.
Goodbye.
Point.
Alhouni frozen like a statue, and we are at match point.
Match point.
Just holds it and then
10-5.
Oh, smart to go
Side
back
out.
behind Ben John, so Alhouni does save a match point.
Five, 10.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Just fabulous on both sides, and Alhouni with the final blow. Man, that was a good ball.
He finally caught on to that one-hander of Ben Johns, read it well, and was able to execute beautiful down-the-line shot.
I mean, tall and lengthy helped so much because he took a little jab to the wrong way and then was still able to recover, and then such.
6-10.
Usually people panic. That was really good from Alhouni.
Again, Ben Johns utilizing a deep volley and then into a short one, and it's hard to cover that much court in such little time.
Match point.
Second try to close this one out for Johns.
Side out.
Goes back to his preferred panner. Can't make that volley. So, I mean, we saw Alhouni run off 3 in a row in game 1. It's got to be now.
6-10. Side out.
One guy's moving a lot and one guy isn't.
Full control. Ben is so good at positioning himself to the best place. After he hits a shot, he knows how to get into position so well, and even that shot selection of going a little bit higher is just so smart.
10-6.
Third try to close it out. And Alhouni's like, I'm getting good practice at the drop to my backhand here. A lot of options there. That time he blasts the two-handed backhand into the open court, so well done there. But is it too little, too late?
6-10.
Yeah.
Side out.
Alhouni's very stubborn on trying to make that play with his inside-out forehand. It's like 0-3 right now.
Match point 4.
Match point. 10-6.
And that will
Point
do
game
it.
match.
The familiar
11-6.
pattern works for Ben Johns. He wins game 1. Lots of rain in between. And when Mother Nature gets involved in a match and you've got to sort of reset, what are you doing in between? And how can you ensure that when we do get restarted that you come out and bring your best effort to move on in a tournament?
Yeah, you know, weather delays happen, other things happen, so it's mostly just about keeping your body warm in between. Can't get stiff, so little cycling and back out and hit some balls before starting. So it's really just what you'd expect, stay warm, basically.
Nice. And Alhouni is a lengthy lefty player. What do you do differently strategy-wise against someone left-handed, or is there anything that you look for strategy-wise?
Yeah, I mean, everything basically reverses. You're generally still kind of checking out the forehand wing, backhand wing, kind of what they're looking for. He was definitely a heavy forehand player. So, for instance, deuce court, cross court serves deep to the backhand worked pretty well. Either forced him to hit a backhand return or run around it and give me some space, especially when he's that long. Some space is definitely important. So yeah, it's really just about, just like any player, looking for the weaknesses and being aware of their better spots because they're lefty.
So, Ben, I got to ask you, you are in uncharted territory with a number 2 by your name as the seed with Staxrud as the number 1. Extra motivation this week in Atlanta, sir?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always motivated to win. I feel like I got a couple good weeks off, some good rest time, and some good training. So coming out, definitely always looking for the win and feeling good about it with the body and liking my odds.